Fine. You want me to do a recap? Fine. I'll do a recap. This is how I feel. First of all, I'm sick and tired of the freaking rose ceremonies starting at the beginning and not doing it at the end. And this is why. I forget why I care. I forget. I don't remember why I'm mad at Clint at the beginning. I need to be remembered by the end, right before the rose ceremony, okay? So I really wish that you guys would take this note and maybe pass it along to Fleiss, Harrison. I don't like the rose ceremonies happening at the beginning. Second of all, I actually feel very strongly that Caitlyn is maybe the best Bachelorette in history, and I'm going to tell you why. And I know that there's so many of you that are like, I've lost respect for her, blah 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 blah. This is why. Caitlyn is genuinely following her heart. She knew that by bringing Nick on, it was going to be controversial. She knew that the guys were going to be mad, but I'm sorry, that girl is following her heart, because did you see the way she lit up when she saw Nick? I mean, when she even heard his name, she lit up. She really likes Nick. So why would she not have Nick stick around? That would just make matters worse, because then she'd end up with someone, and then all along she'd be like, well, what if? What could have happened with Nick? So it's like, I totally love that, knowing that she'd get backlash, she still had Nick stick around. Now, let me just preface this by saying, I've not heard the most positive things about Nick. Does this mean they're true and accurate? Who knows? I do know this. Everyone deserves a chance, and until you meet someone firsthand and know them and can understand who they are, where they're coming from, it's really hard to make any sort of judgment call. So I will say that I didn't think it was awesome what he did to Andy in the men tell all. I was actually there, and it was super awkward for everyone. But in his defense, I think he brings up a valid point. So I'm having a hard time hating on Nick, because I just don't know how sleazy he really is. He's been very nice to me. So everything else is really truly just like stupid. It's really gotten sad. I feel like the episodes now are all about drama, they're all about ratings, and they're all about getting the viewers to keep watching, and it's seriously not even about like the relationships anymore. I'm over it. I also need to reapply my lipstick, but I'm not gonna right now. So, the other thing I want to talk about is JJ and Clint. First of all, I don't think that they're gay. I think that they are sensitive men who value their relationships with other people, male or female. JJ is, on top of being an emotional male, a douchebag. From start to finish, I'm not into JJ. What he did to Clint, I don't care what or why or when or how. It was not cool. Not into it, not down with it, not digging it. Then I also wanted to talk about how hot Sean is. Sean is so hot. That's all. Those are all the things I wanted to talk about. And I'm just going to go back to my original argument, which is I'm sick of the rose ceremonies being at the beginning, especially when they don't even have a rose ceremony. Because I forget why I care and who I'm rooting for. That's all. Love you guys. Bye.